I'm curious, these seem like technology arenas that are going to evolve over the coming years, and you've said that a lot of the pieces and a lot of the key companies probably don't exist yet. How do you create a sense of urgency if you're in a large company around, we need to act now, we need to get some momentum now, instead of kind of waiting to see how things evolve or waiting until one of your competitors does something?
There are some companies out there that just have it built in their DNA to be the pioneers and to pave the path and be the first movers. And in some industries, depending on what the product and service offerings are, first mover makes a lot of sense. In fact, if you're not the first mover, you might as well not be there in some cases. In other cases, the fast follower can do quite well, and they can wait for the evidence that exists in the market that this is happening. And I would say most companies kind of fall into that, especially the large enterprises fall into that second category. The metaverse and Web3 have enormous implications on the business model and the operating model. And transforming to that will have costs associated with that transformation. So you have to make those investments with great care. You can't just jump in and read a white paper and decide to transform your company all in to something like this. It has to be thoughtful, and it has to be done in the context of the customers you have, the market you're in, the competitors that you're dealing with. These are consequential transformations. This is not a new tool set or a new technology. This will impact the talent that you hire. It'll impact the way your company operates, the way you govern the business. So it has to be done with care. The good news is this isn't happening overnight. This is going to unfold over the next 8 years, 10 years, maybe. It's a good idea. And the reason we're having this conversation now, it's a good idea to take a look at the startup marketplace and see what's emerging out of the startup. Take a look around at your competitors and see who's doing what. Get informed on the topic and maybe experiment. Maybe build a metaverse environment of your own and do some training in the metaverse. Some of these lower risk activities to get the organization acquainted with the topic.